Why do pauses feel awkward for new stand-up comedians? Imagine telling a joke and hearing nothing back. That silence can feel more uncomfortable than the punchline itself. Pauses are a tricky part of comedy, especially for beginners. When you start out, you might rush through your material because you're nervous. You think if you pause, the audience might think the joke failed or that you lost your place. So instead of giving the audience time to react, you keep talking, filling every second with words. New comedians often lack confidence in their timing. They don't yet know how long a pause should be. If they pause too long, it feels awkward. If they pause too short, it feels rushed. This misjudgment makes silence seem uncomfortable rather than funny. It's like trying to dance but not knowing the rhythm. You might step on toes or move too fast. The same goes for timing in comedy. Pauses are actually powerful tools. They create tension by making the audience lean in, waiting for the punchline. They give the crowd a moment to process the joke and start laughing. Without these pauses, the humor can get lost because people don't have enough time to connect the dots. After a punchline, a pause lets the laughter build. It shows you're confident and in control. It also gives you a chance to use facial expressions or gestures to make the joke even funnier. But for new comedians, the idea of silence can feel unnatural. Audiences aren't used to waiting in silence for a punchline. They expect quick delivery. So when a comedian pauses, it might seem like a mistake or a sign of nervousness. That's why it feels awkward. The audience isn't conditioned to understand that silence is part of the rhythm of comedy. Practicing deliberate pauses can help. For example, try pausing for a beat or two after a setup or punchline during practice. This helps both you and the audience get used to the timing. Watching experienced comedians like George Carlin or Jack Benny can also teach you how to use silence effectively. They knew that well-placed pauses can make jokes land better. In the end, pauses are about mastering timing and building confidence. When used correctly, they make your performance more engaging and your jokes more impactful. Without practice, silence can feel like a void. With it, it becomes a powerful part of your comedic rhythm.